I'm in Victoria, British Columbia, and today I can officially say that I have traveled all across Canada. This trip started 2.5 months ago, going from the easternmost point in North America, Newfoundland, and coming all the way over here. But between these two destinations, I've spent a week in each of the 10 Canadian provinces and gotten to know the people, the culture, and the landscapes of every part of Canada. I've been posting these adventures on YouTube since October, and today's video is the final episode. So come and join me for one final adventure on this cross-Canada journey. Well, this is it, the last leg of the journey and the last video of this cross-Canada series, and in honor of that, I want to end this trip off with a bang. I'm starting my day just south of Vancouver in the city of Richmond to play some wheelchair basketball.
We're all playing sports chairs. They look different because they're for people with different abilities. It's very similar to stand-up basketball. The outlines are the same, three-point lines are the same, hoop level height is the same, other than every 2 pushes of your sports chair, that's how you move.
Yeah.
You have to dribble the ball. So what you can do is you can put it in your lap, take 2 pushes, dribble it, put it back in your lap, and keep going. There's no double dribble. You can't stand up in your chair or kick your feet out or touch your feet to the ground. That's a technical foul.
So what's the plan for me today?
We'll get you to push, like we'll show you how to push in a chair and dribble, and then I think just get in the game.
Okay, well then let's do it.
So this is the push rim, this is the tire, tread of the tire. How you want is thumb forward, fingers around the push rim, start up top, both hands at the same time, push, come up, push, come up. Yeah, so literally one down and you're good. That ball's a little flat, but just...
Hey, there we go. Well, the game's starting anyway, so whether I'm good or not, it's time to go. So, Megan, how long have you been playing wheelchair basketball?
I've been playing maybe 9-10 years.
And if you don't mind me asking, do you have a disability?
Yeah, I have SMA LED, so spinal muscular atrophy, lower extremity dominant.
Okay.
Very rare. I first got in through my parents, so they wanted me to be active and everything.
And how high of a level have you played?
Right now I'm on Team BC, but I just like a couple weeks ago made the Team Canada camp. Hopefully 2024 Paralympics is my ultimate goal.
And I love the fact that even if you don't have a disability, even if you are able to walk it off, you can play this sport.
I feel like it's nice to get the able-bodied people into our sports just to show, like, as a wheelchair user, you can do sports and you can do different stuff, and I feel like the world doesn't see that.
Honestly, this has been one of the best sports experiences I've ever had, and it only happened because if you guys saw the second video in the BC series, you can see it right here, I actually was here in the Richmond Oval, and because of the connection that I made with the people working here, they invited me back to try out a totally new and more challenging event. So this has been an excellent start to the final video, but now it's time to go meet up with Mike. Hello.
Good morning.
How's it going?
How are
Long
ya?
time no see.
Feels like it.
Where are we off to?
We're off to Victoria, the capital city.
I look out across the water, I smell the song, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling.
Beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
Well, we've made it all the way west, so I think it's time to reflect.
Yeah, but let's do it somewhere else.
All right, question number 1. What did you learn about Canada / yourself and life on this trip?
There's every sort of opportunity you could imagine in Canada. Any type of job you want to have, they've got it. And there are incredible, hardworking, funny, positive people in every single role and every province across Canada.
And probably the thing that I learned the most is that every province is unique.
Not just geographically, they are different culturally.
Yeah, to be fair, we really did work ourselves on this trip. The average time that we slept per night was
6 on the high end, 3 on the low end.
Yeah, and so you're watching this video and it's the end of March, but this video was filmed at the beginning of December and the series started in September, but I've been posting about the series since October. Mike filmed 10 videos for a full-blown TV show and I filmed 30 videos in 9 weeks,
Crazy.
10 weeks. And I guess it just goes to show you can do so much more than you think you can do, but it's also really dependent on your environment.
I've never worked this hard in my life, but we enjoyed it. Find what you love to do and you won't work a day in your life, as they say. But I think find what you love to do and you'll work harder than you've ever worked in your life.
And you'll love it. So I think people refer to Victoria as the more relaxed version of Vancouver, which is a surprising thing to say because I consider Vancouver a much more relaxed version of Montreal, where I'm from. This is Fisherman's Wharf Park, and they have floating houses, floating B&Bs, and floating ice cream and jewelry shops, and they also have good food. What were your favorite moments from this trip?
Canoeing in the Saskatchewan River at sunset.
Oh, and the Wagyu beef.
That Saskatchewan trip, that one like 3 days in northern Saskatchewan, I think was really impactful on both of them.
I thought Les Îles de la Madeleine, just the first sunset. Yeah.
So nice there. I loved Les Îles de la Madeleine.
Day 2 in Newfoundland, when we went out to the bars,
yeah,
and we partied with all the locals, and the guy with the flute,
yeah,
who was just crushing it.
That was a good time.
For the first time,
yeah,
I tried curling and I was absolutely terrible.
Awful.
But in Saskatchewan, I was pretty good.
You had improved a lot. It made me wonder if you'd been practicing between curling in Manitoba and Saskatchewan.
And like I said earlier, it is the beginning of December, which means it's holiday season, and so the final activity of today's video is going to be at the Butchart Gardens. It's honestly amazing when you think about this trip, how long we've actually been on the road for. We started off in September.
Mid-September.
And it was still pretty hot in most of the provinces.
Yeah. T-shirt and shorts halfway through in Ontario.
And now we're in a full-blown winter coat. What do you wish you would have done differently, or do you have any regrets?
The one thing I maybe would have done differently is we went on a shoulder season, which means it wasn't summer anymore and it also wasn't quite winter. So we couldn't do the winter activities and all of the summer activities that shut down.
I don't have any regrets either. I think I went into this trip really open-minded. Like, I would say it was Mike's trip.
I had originally planned this trip and you asked if you could come.
And like, we were both so accommodating with each other. I just think I would have done more things about wellness, more things with sports.
I'll go across the country with you. We'll go golfing, we'll go skiing, we'll do more sports.
All right, let's do it.
There we go. Or should we do a different country? Let us know in the comments. You want to see Canada in the winter or another country in the world.
But before we head back to Vancouver to finish this trip off, I want to take the next 45 seconds to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, True Earth. True Earth makes a series of products to help you reduce the amount of plastic that you carry in your household. And if you've watched enough of my episodes as I travel across Canada, you would know that I've definitely been using their products. Whether it's their laundry strips, their dryer balls, or even their portable and reusable bags, True Earth makes so many different products that will help you travel easier and also be more eco-friendly. It's a win-win situation for anybody who uses their product. And so thank you, True Earth. And if you guys want to try out some of their products, it's super easy. Just go and hit the link in the description below and you can get 10% off if you use a discount code Sprought on checkout. Thanks, True Earth, for having supported me as I've traveled across Canada. Now let's go and finish off this series. I've actually been trying to find the perfect spot to record this final segment, but then it started snowing in Vancouver and I realized it doesn't matter what spot I'm in, the circumstances have always been changing, and it reminded me that you can't expect anything in life. There are a lot of things that I learned, but I think my biggest single takeaway is that getting out there and just asking and just doing will open all the doors for you in life. Whether you've been here for the entire trip, if you've joined me from a part of it, or if this is your first time here, no matter what, thank you guys so much for supporting me across Canada. It has really meant the world to me, and I hope I get to meet all of you someday soon. That's my goal with Sprouht. I want to build this brand into one of the world's biggest and best communities. And just remember, it's a freaking mindset to the moon and back. You guys can do anything you want in life if you just have the right foundation. I'm Will. As always, it's a mindset. See you later.